Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you on the day 2 of this advanced session. I hope you all are doing wonderful and you all are doing great this Friday evening. It's evening in Malaysia. So thank you for joining today. It's been such a great journey so far with all of you that I already feel that you are part of this beautiful Sahaj family. So thank you again for joining in today. Once again, just a gentle reminder that these classes are conducted thrice a week, the advanced classes, not every day. So it'll be every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. All right. So for today, in the advanced session, once again, we are here to discuss a bit more deeper towards the 3 channels and also why the balance is important for our growth. The same way, for example, if a ship is sailing in the sea, it has to be steady and balanced to go through nice and smooth. But if it's going up and down like this, we all know it's not going to sail properly. There will be a lot of disturbances. In the same way, this balance is very important for our growth. So we will be talking about this balancing and how this will help us in our growth towards our meditation. So to guide us today towards this session, I have a wonderful Sahaj Yoga practitioner. You might not be quite aware of him, but he knows almost each one of you. He is one of the person who is the backend, taking care of the ID part of this program. And today we are really glad that he has decided to come and guide us towards this session today. Welcome, Vivek.
Hi, Ruby. Welcome, everyone. I hope you all have a great session today.
So Vivek, you're joining us for the first time here. Can you tell us something about yourself? A very quick
First time in front of the camera. Yeah, I'm actually from Malaysia. My name is Vivek, and I've been in Sahaj for some years now. And I'm a IT professional. Let's do it. Yep. So,
We want to give some message today for the advanced class people for the second day.
yeah, I'm excited to share my knowledge to you guys. I hope you guys will gain and meditate further and go deeper into Sahaj Yoga.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Vivek. So Vivek will be leading us towards the later part of the program. First, we'll all go ahead and start our day with meditation and balancing. Now, in case you have your food soak buckets ready, just get them on. Put both your feet into the water. Let us prepare ourselves and let us get into meditation together. First of all, I just want to ensure that you all are relaxed and you're comfortable wherever you're sitting right now. In case you're not, you can change your position and just sit into a more comfortable area. Just ensure your entire body is relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed. In the beginning of the practice, as usual, we'll raise our Kundalini and take a bandhan. You all might be aware of it till now. We raise the Kundalini, tie 1 knot first, bring the hands down. We go for the second time, all the way up, tie 2 knots, bring the hands down, nice and easy. Third time, we lift it all the way up. We go for 3 knots, bring the hands down. Then we'll go for the rainbow protection, 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, now, what you can do if you wish, you can close your eyes, or in case your day has been hectic, your mind is having thousands of thoughts in a second, just open your eyes and look at this beautiful picture of Shamataji in front of your screens. You can look at her eyes, her face, or you can just look at her bindi on her forehead. And whenever you wish, you feel nice and silent, you can gently close your eyes. As usual, we'll start our session with the balancing. Let's go for balancing the left channel first. Left palm nice and open, facing upwards. Right palm, we point it towards the earth. If you're sitting on the ground, you can simply keep your right hand on the earth. If you're sitting on a chair, a couch, or a bed, you can just point your right hand towards the earth. I hope you all are having connection with Mother Earth. So in case any slippers or shoes in your feet, please take them off. With all the humility, with all the love, let us all humble down and request, Mother, please balance my left channel. Mother, please balance my left side. Here we also pray the epitome of balance, Mother Earth, to balance us the same way she balances the nature. Mother, please take away all the problems, all the imbalances of my left channel. Once you're here, just try to be aware of the sensations in your left hand and in your right hand as well. Slowly bring your right hand back in the lap. We'll go for the right channel balancing. Lift your left hand up towards the sky. Here we balance the right channel. Mother, please balance my right channel. Please take away all the excessive heat I might be accumulating on my right side due to my constant thoughts into the ether element all around me. Please pray with all your heart. Mother, please balance my right channel. Mother, please take away any kind of excessive heat from my right channel into the ether element. Once again, be aware of the sensations in your right palm and in your left hand, which is pointed towards the sky. Slowly bring your left hand down in your lap. Now I want you to take your attention all the way down to your spinal cord, which is the pita or the place for the Mother Kundalini. with all the humility, let us all pray together. Mother Kundalini, please balance me. Please rise within me and make my journey towards myself much more deeper. Mother Kundalini, please enhance my sensations. With all my heart, I pray you to rise within me. Help me get the pure knowledge. Slowly, I want you all to take your attention from below the spine to top of your head. Here we pray, Mother, please establish my self-realization. Mother, please give me the ability to understand the knowledge of self. Please be completely awakened in me. Keep your attention on your sahasrara or on top of your head, eyes closed. See if you can silence yourself and be into meditation for a while. In case here you still have lots of thoughts, lots and lots of disturbances in your mind, we go for the mantra of forgiveness to relax. Just say, I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. Have a habit of being a witness. Whichever thought you have, just separate it from yourself and look at it the same way you look at a movie. Watch your thoughts, let them go. Relax yourself. Enjoy the silence. Be into the state for a couple of minutes. And I pass it over to Vivek to guide you towards the further part of the session. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful meditation, Ruby. It was awesome. Okay, so we'll move on to today's session. Okay, so for the past 21 days, we've been talking about balance and to keep ourselves balanced from the left and right. You know, I've also talked about various techniques that we can use to mainly is the food soaking and the candling and the ice pack. So, and these are not just for the beginners, for to get in balance. To all Saj Yogis been doing this basic clearing techniques all is well to get ourselves into balance. Right. So stress, anxiety, or load on pressure, depression, overthinking, etc., have become like a friend of human beings these days. All these things we have become daily routine of all of us. We are so much engaged in these that we have lost our pure joy of our inner self. So where is our inner peace gone? Also, there's another part of this, that different kinds of diseases that we have never heard about them are coming in front of us, and some of us are suffering from them. We are running behind maybe money or some other things. Yes, it's our duty but to learn, to earn our living, but are we striving for more and more money? But people are having more money. Are they really happy, joyful? So many of us got everything in our life, but still there's something lacking. There's something that's not there, or something that takes us away from being contented or satisfied. So we have come on this earth. Have we come on this earth to suffer all these things? No. Have we taken birth to run after money or jobs, business, etc.? Or are there something else of which we have came? So usually we humans being keeps thinking about the past or about the future. When we think about the past, we keep on torturing ourselves. Why it happened to me? Why did it behave? Why did I behave in such a way? When we think about the future, we keep worrying about what will happen next. Will I get on that or not? All these things leads into imbalances and gives us raised of all stress, anxiety, depression, or overthinking within us. And it grows very seriously in us, and it becomes impossible to get out of it. And it becomes our behavior in the long run. Right. So as you can see on the subtle system here, and excuse me, and on Wednesdays, Ruby actually mentioned about a homework that for you guys, which is to identify what's your personality, whether you are towards the left or towards the right. All right. So our goal here in Sage Yoga is to keep ourselves into centered, so that we don't have a tendency to go towards the left or towards the right. Right. So the left channel denotes more to the past, as I mentioned earlier, and the right channel denotes more to the right. So in any way that if we are into either one of the side, it drags us to the thoughts or the emotions from, let's say, if we are in the past. So it drags us to depression, all that, right? So on any extremes, right? So if we are going towards more to the left, for example, there are chances for us to be possessed, for example, or be controlled by someone else, of someone who don't have an authority on us. We could be being controlled, right? So if you can actually see the subtle system here, it starts from the left and ends on the right side of your temple, or the agya. This is one of the qualities that of agya, is that the defects we may face is that we tend to get conditioned with our past. So whatever all that we have been practicing all this while, so it gets taught. So those who lean towards more to the left, we tend to get bringing our conditions, and it really stops our process of evolution. And those who are moving towards the right, and we tend to get easily and hot-tempered. We tend to dominate others with the swinging on the right. So this is why we actually emphasize on keeping ourselves balanced, right? So, and we've started our session today with a meditation with raising of Kundalini and taking up as abundant. But in normal case, in normal circumstances, we will be probably will be clearing ourselves, just like how we take our bath first and then we have a nice dress to us, nice shirt to us, right? So in the same way, normally we'll do our clearance first, just to cleanse ourselves, to get the energy flow in a more smoother way, right? So, and we've been telling previously that the Kundalini energy will rise from the from a bottom and from the Muladhara chakra, all right up to Sahasrara. But in any way that where we have any one of the catches or blockages in any of the chakras, right? The energy tend to get slow, or it doesn't stop there, but it just gets slow to rise up. So all the techniques that we have taught previously, be the candling or the ice pack, for example, it helps the Mother Kundalini to rise up faster. All right. And once we have done with the clearance, the left and right balances, and we can meditate to fill in good vibrations and let the Mother Kundalini flow to our Sahasrara. Okay, so with that, I'll move to the treatment for the left channel, which is the obvious that we have learned is the candle treatment. So when do we may have some questions that when do I actually use this candle treatment? All right, so we may feel on this any particular day, we may feel lethargic, or we have been emotionally hit by dragging thoughts, or not feeling good about ourselves, or feel that that's no one loves us, some anxiety or self-doubt, or any feelings of dissatisfaction or inferior. So all those are indications that you have moved towards the left channel, right? So we thought about the candle treatment, right? So why does the candle treatment works in the first place? So we've been talking about candle treatment, but why does it actually work? So the warmth from the candle, right, melts the frozen. So when we move towards, you can actually, when you saw the subtle system earlier, right, when we move towards the left, our left channel tend to be frozen, right, and we will not be able to rise up, right? So to get the frozen nature of the left channel, or the moon channel, they call it, right? So we do not want to have the moon channel to be frozen in nature. So to balance that, so we'll use the candle treatment. So the candle treatment actually helps to restore the love, joy, compassion, emotion, intelligence, and satisfaction, peacefulness, and intuition. So you can actually compare yourself on the before and after you have done your clearance, right? So let me just cover in a brief on how we can actually do our candle treatment. So you can get something like this, a tray, and put a single candle. You can lit a candle, right? You can either place the candle on the ground. There are three ways that you can actually do a candle treatment, right? So you can place this candle on the left hand side and just keep your hand somewhere near towards the candle, as long you can feel the warmth of the candle, and the right hand towards the Mother Earth. Just like how we do our clearance or the balance that Ruby actually mentioned earlier. So we can do that. So on this way, it's a simple way. So just have light it and then put it in front while you meditate, and then put your right hand on Mother Earth. So if you're actually sitting on a chair, you can put it on another stool or chair nearby and do the same, right? So there's no restrictions of that you should sit on the ground. Right. The other technique of the candle actually to raise along your left channel like this and come back again. You can do this a few times, but keep in mind that candle treatment is only to the left channel and not to the right channel. So be aware of where your subtle system is. All right, go along the left channel and then bring it towards the right where your Agya chakra is, and then bring it back. All right. So this is the second technique for you to use your candle. On the third way is, say for example, you have a block or some catches a tingling feeling on your heart chakra. That's the last finger here, right? So you can just rotate the candle on a semicircle wise, right? So you just have to go like that. And once there's no actually calculation as to how many times you have to do this rotation, but you may feel the feeling of cold feeling or something like on your feel better on your fingers, right? So when you feel that, you can just put it down or turn the candle off and meditate for a while to get the positive vibration to fill up on the chakras that you have had issues with previously. So we'll look into the treatment for the right channel. So again, the same question. So when should I use the ice treatment or ice pack? Okay, so when we go through our day-to-day life, we tend to get stressed. We tend to overthink on what should I do and everything. The examples I have given earlier. So the liver gets overheated, and when we are busy or overactive or overthinking, and we are in a tense or irritable situation, and we tend to get angry or restless or feeling dissatisfaction or inferior. So if these are the symptoms on your daily basis, then it'll be time for you to do some clearance. So as what's been covered in the previous sessions, you can actually carry an ice pack. I usually carry, have like this kind of things. It's like reusable. So I just pour water and then freeze it. So whenever I need to clear in from my right, I can just place it just right below the rib cage, right? So you can just place it over there about 5 to 10 minutes, but not to get numb, to get too long with the ice pack and have a numb feeling on your skin, right? So don't do that. And also to keep in mind that not to do the ice pack treatment right after you have a meal, because that actually have an issue with your digestive system. So it's advised not to do your ice pack treatment right after you had your meal. So we'll see why this eye spec treatment actually works. And see, the eyes actually reduces the or pushes the temperature to an optimal temperature for your liver. Okay, and it reduces the toxins that's sent towards your bloodstream. Right. So why the liver actually functions to clean the toxins in your body and distributes uh, the clean enzymes towards to circulate within your body. All right. So and it also increase the blood cells that send to your brain. Okay. So when we get stressed, if you experienced before, and you tend to get a migraine, for example, or heated down a head, and you couldn't think properly of, or you couldn't process your thoughts properly. So this is one of the reasons why we feel so. So the eye spec is the most effective treatment that you can actually give yourself if you are finding it in these situations. So with that, we'll listen to the talk from our founder, Srimati Nirmala Devi.
have to understand certain things because as you know there are many people who have got realization. I don't know how many, I don't keep count. But what is lacking in them is surrendering. It's embarrassing to say, but it's a fact. This is the only condition of modern Sahaja Yoga, that you have to really surrender. If you start using your brain, if you start using other methods to understand Sahaja Yoga, you cannot. You must surrender. And as Islam is nothing but surrender. Islam means surrender. And if that surrender is not there, it is impossible to establish anyone in the kingdom of God. Surrender is not that you should give up your family, give up your children, or give up your houses and homes and your properties. Surrendering is here, give up your ego to begin with, and then give up your conditionings. For example, the other day I met one gentleman and he's suffering a lot. So I asked him, who is your guru? So he gave me one name of a guru. I said, he's not done any good to you. Will you give him up? He said, tomorrow. I said, why not today? He said, today. But I have to throw away all his things, so tomorrow morning I'll do it. I said, all right, do it. What should I throw away, mother? Then all the things with which you worshipped him, throw away, thrown. Then he went round the whole house, found out whatever was there, which was used for worshipping him. Everything he gathered together, threw in the sea. And then he told the sea that, I'm sorry, I have suffered a lot because of this man. Now you please don't suffer. So this kind of a very penetrating intelligence if you don't have, You cannot give up. One sticks to that. I know of so many who find it so difficult to get rid of their conditionings. That's more difficult than ego. But then conditionings and conditioning that you have. We have first conditioning that supposing you are born in India or England or any place. After Sahaja Yoga, I have seen most of the people, they suddenly start seeing what's wrong with their countrymen, what's wrong with their country, what's wrong with their religion, what's wrong with the books they were reading. Immediately they start seeing it clearly that this was the mistake. This is wrong. They all make fun of them. I've seen people all over the world. Nobody says that no, 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 because we are English, we are the best, we are Russians, so we are the best, or we are Indians, we are the best. Immediately they find out what's wrong with them and why these people are not getting realization. On the other hand, they feel such compassion that mother, so many people haven't got their realization. Why shouldn't we try to give them realization? This is the double action of this light. Firstly, you know that there is light and that you have become the light. So wherever your attention goes, you start seeing reality. And then you understand that this has been the conditioning of our country, of our society. And then they abhor all that is wrong. They never identify with it. But first thing, as I said, is surrendering. In surrendering, actually, you develop a kind of a state where I would say you become a sannyasi from within. That means nothing can dominate you. What is a sannyasi? Is a person who is above everything else. Nothing can stick to him. He just looks at things and he knows what it is. He may not say. He knows everything and he doesn't do whatever is wrong. He's so detached that in that detachment only he can see what's wrong with people. He starts seeing his family people, he starts seeing other surroundings, everywhere. He starts seeing what's wrong. And he does not identify with them. It's very surprising. I have seen it. I mean, I went to Turkey. In Turkey, I met one gentleman who was running a big Swiss hotel. And he came himself to me and said, Mother, give me realization. I was surprised because I didn't see this in Switzerland, such a anxious personality would ask for realization. Very surprising that in Turkey he should ask for realization. And I gave him realization. And immediately he said, I am not going to go back to Switzerland. Just imagine. You see, it is so clear-cut that this light definitely gives you tremendous wisdom and balance. Supposing you are walking and you can't see the road, you may fall down. But if there's little light also, you can see it. And this is what Sahaja Yoga has done. It's given you very little light. That little light itself has been sufficient for you to give up so many things. Now the other side of it is the ego part. Ego is very subtle stuff with human beings. I don't know how they gather it, but they do. And some of them have such a gullible ego that with the slightest thing it shoots off. And they get very angry for small things. Or if they find somebody whom they can dominate also that person. Now this ego, when you start seeing it, you just start laughing at yourself and think that, what's wrong with me? Ego is not like conditioning which is coming from outside, but ego is something that comes from within. It can come from anything. Human beings have ego of all kinds of nonsensical things. One day I met one lady, and she was very proud and was not even smiling. I said, "What's the matter with this lady? What is she?" So they told me she knows how to make dolls. That's why she's so proud. I said, "Eh? To make dolls? She's so proud." "Yes, she can make dolls. So she's so proud." I said, "What is there? Anybody can make dolls. So what is so great?" "No, but she thinks she's very great because she makes dolls." So a man becomes stupid and stupid. That is first sign of an egoistical person. He's so stupid that when you're talking to him, you just get flabbergasted. That without paying anything, you have got a buffoon before you who is showing all jokes of his buffoonery. It's something very surprising. I mean, you meet any egoistical person and you just watch him. "I did this, I am, I." Then you start seeing the person, what's the matter? He's not even ashamed to say things that should not be said. Then it goes even to the sinful life they lead. They lead a very sinful life, they're fond of women, they drink and this and that. Then they start boasting about that also. "I drank that day so much, I had 5 women around me." They start boasting of that also. So for an egoistical man, there is nothing like shame. He'll go on telling about his nonsensical things, and everybody will say, "Oh my God, with whom are we talking?" And then whatever they do, they justify. I asked one fellow, "You had such a bad heart attack. Why do you drink now? Give up drinking." He said, "But even this person, Kirloskar, we have one in Pune, who is now, I think, 95, he drinks." So I said, "You are not Kirloskar. And even if he drinks, what's the use? What is he gaining by that?" "No, no. You see, he's very good. Because, see, he drinks and he's so successful." Is he successful because of drinking? But even ordinary reasoning is not there. Ordinary reasoning. And in the general way, if you see, even if you see the greatest drunkard countries, I have never seen a statue of a man who died of drinking. Never. I have not seen in any country people are praising a man because he had 10 women or he died of drinking. So far, I don't know how far human beings can go in their ego. Now this ego is spreading very much in modern times, where they start saying, "I like this, I don't like this." What you don't like? "I don't like this kind of a sari, I don't like this kind of clothes, I don't like this." Well, who are you? You are not going to see yourself, others are going to see. So what difference does it make whether you like it or not? But it's very common with young people to talk like that, "I like." And this is a sign of complete destruction. Because ego is not only is makes you stupid. You see, all these days the way people dress up, and we find they're very stupid because I like it. So what? Anything they like it, if they want to walk on their heads, I like it. What's wrong? All kinds of stupidity can be explained through ego. So those who get realization, somehow or other, thank God, see it. This is my ego talking. Then they start laughing at themselves, making fun of themselves. This was my ego.
All right. Thank you, Vivek, for such a wonderful explanation on the left and right channels. And thank you, Shamataji, for explaining us about this ego and superego. So with the speech, you might be knowing also that ego comes from your right channel and superego comes from your left channel. So once you have the bombardment of ego and superego in your mind, basically we lose the clarity in our mind because it clouds this area, the agya. So once again, the clearing and balancing helps to clear this ego and superego as well. So Vivek, we have, now we'll go for the question and answers, but before that, we'll just recap about the homework we gave you on Wednesday. I hope you are all very sincere because with the messages we see, so I guess you all have identified what kind of personality you are. You are either a left-sided person or a right one, or you are sort of a pendulum. Sometimes you move to the left and sometimes you move to the right. So I'm sure you all must have done that. So why don't we just quickly, if you know your personality, just give a thumbs up on your Zoom screen. If you don't know yet, just give us a thumbs down so that we can understand that, okay, I'm sure you all are quite aware of it. And for today's homework, Vivek, have you thought of something exciting for them? Cannot hear you.
Okay, yes, I see someone.
Not yet aware.
Okay.
Few people have understood and few people are, I guess, still in the process. All right, so I have thought of the homework, I guess. It just came in my mind. So as you now know your personality, and now as Vivek has explained you how to balance that kind of personality. So in case you are a person who have a left side imbalance, you know the treatment to correct that imbalance. If you are a person who knows that you have a right side imbalance, you know how to correct that. So today's homework is going for the next step. Do the treatments and see how you improve in that imbalanced behavior. And you can let us know in our next session on Monday. All right then, so the best part of the day, question and answers round. So everyone, as a tech guys here, let us all unmute. Sorry,
You can
authorize.
chat or yeah.
Yeah, to unmute or raise your hand will unmute you, or you can write your questions in the chat box. Right. Congratulations. Raj knows his personality. Megha also knows. I saw Megha's thumbs up as well. Karina is not yet. Don't worry, Karina. We'll help you with that.
We had Gloria earlier. Thumbs up.
Yeah. Wonderful, Gloria. Thank you. So, alrighty, guys. So in case, as you know, we have Karina who is not yet aware. So just try to have a little check, watch yourself, what kind of personality you are. Karina, are you a person who thinks about her past a lot? Can get depressed very easily, cry at a drop of a hat. If you're a person who has a lot of guilt feeling, even if somebody else has done a mistake, you tend to have guilt feeling in yourself.
She just replied.
Yes. So that means you're a person with a balance in the left channel, imbalance in the left channel. So for that, channeling is a wonderful option. Do try it when you meditate. So most important thing is meditation morning and evening. That is important. And with that, you have to go for the channeling as well to balance and get into meditation. Right, Vivek?
Yep. So I have one question from Megha. Let's see. So I have realized that I have a pendulum sort of personality. So I want to ask, should I do both techniques or just one after another? Or should I keep some time gap in doing them?
Would you like to take that?
Sure. I believe you can just experiment with this because you are actually your own master. right? So you need to actually experiment with, okay, so once you have done, like I mentioned earlier, so once you have done your clearance, let's say on your left first, because you can't actually do both at once. You can just one at a time. So make your clearance for your left, for example, and then meditate. See how, and check on your vibration again. So once you've done your meditation, you can check on your vibration, see if it still feels heavy on your left, or if you're doing done your clearance, see if you are feeling heavy on your left or feeling heavy on your right. So if you're okay, then it's good. All right. So or else you can actually take time, and then you don't need to actually rush towards or to do all both clearance at one time, right? So take a time, see, because our body tend to react towards the surroundings, and for also our emotions, because left tend to be an emotional side as well. So, and yeah, as what Ruby actually mentioned, so you need to know why is your personality, and see if probably you can actually make some corrections over there, right? Hope that answers.
Correct. Thank you, Vivek. Next question, we have Maria. Hello, thank you for your presentation. Is it possible to have both right-left personality? I have the feeling I have both emotional, thinking of the past, very anxious and overthinking. What do you think, Vivek?
Okay. See, I believe it's the same answer as per the earlier.
The first one. Yeah, that's, yeah, Maria, like as we mentioned, it's like a pendulum personality and it's very normal, nothing abnormal about it. So yes, we tend to go sometimes in the left completely. And then we are also, especially in today's world, yes, we tend to go to the right side as well, because we are worried about the future, what's going to happen, anxious, overthinking. Yes, so if you have that kind of personality, it's absolutely normal. What you need to do is check your feeling, what you're feeling before your meditation. Like if you're feeling very emotional, guilt feeling, thinking of the past, then that is the time you need to go for the channeling treatment, the left side clearance. So always check in the next part of meditation. If you feel you have had a lot of thoughts, you're so worried about the future, you have made lots of plans, then that is the time you need to go for the right channel balancing. You can either do your ice packing or you can go for the food soaking, so that is the time to balance your right channel. So you have to just be aware when you sit and do your meditation that, what is your status today? And based on that status, you choose the treatments for yourself. All right. Next question, Vivek.
I don't this is from Chloe, so I don't know why this few days I feel both palm a bit pain and feel about not comfortable. Okay, so is it, I don't know, on both hands or something, or
Yeah, both palm, I guess. Both palm, there is pain and doesn't feel comfortable. All right. So I guess for this, Vivek,
you can actually place both hands on ground.
Yeah.
All right, and then you meditate for a bit, and then you place back your both hands on your palm, on your lap again, and continue to meditate for a bit and see the difference, see how you can feel. So hope that helps you.
Yeah, correct. You can try this because Mother Earth is a very great source of absorbing the problems within ourselves. And once we have this realization, once we have this Kundalini awakening within ourselves, the natural elements around us tend to respond. So once, if you're feeling, whenever, Chloe, just if you're in the house, you can just put your hands, or if you find somewhere in the garden, there is a bare ground, that is much more beneficial. So just try to keep your hand on Mother Earth. Just pray your Kundalini Mother or even Mother Earth to take away this feeling of pain and to give you vibrations. And also would request you to continue with your meditations, because if we have catches in our chakras, yes, the Kundalini clears. And when the Kundalini clears, there are various kind of sensations people feel. There might be hot vibrations, tingling, there might be pain as well. So nothing to worry about. the Kundalini mother is working for sure. You need to provide her all the help and support so that she can work in you. So regularly meditating is very, very important with complete faith in yourself. Most important part. I hope that helps. Next question.
Yeah, from Felix, how do I heal my right eye? Keep twisting. It makes me irritating. I believe it's like twitching, right?
Okay.
Okay. I believe this is something to do with the tiredness on your muscles that makes your eyes twitch. So with that, yes, meditation actually helps you to keep you calm, but don't try to think about the twitching while you're actually meditating. So that will actually makes the success worse. So just forget about the twitching for a bit and then try to meditate. And also you can put an ice pack on your right that helps you to relax.
Yeah, correct. Yes. Or I have like one more trick, Baya, I just remembered. What you can do, Felix, as we all know by now that Shimataji's picture is a very powerful picture. It emits vibrations. So to clear the agya, we basically can take a candle, and with the flame of the candle, you can try to look at Shimataji's picture. It's a very, very good treatment, which I personally do to clear this area, because your agya chakra, helps you nourish these organs. Also, you can work on your Vishuddhi as well, because from the Vishuddhi chakra also these organs are taken care of. So you need to work on the Vishuddhi. What you can do, just keep your right hand on your neck, left palm nice and open, and you can just pray your Mother Kundalini to establish, your connection with this cosmic energy around us, to establish your connection deeper with yourself. So that is to just help you heal your Vishuddhi, which will also heal any organs related to that. All right. Any more questions? I guess that's it for today. Okay, we'll take this. We'll take this. Okay, there's sound. Yeah, it was. Okay, great. Thanks.
I'm glad to hear that it's worked for you. Yep.
Yeah, great, Jaya. Congratulations. Wonderful. So, all right. So I hope you guys have known your personalities, the way you're asking questions. I'm sure you are aware of it. And it's wonderful to see that these treatments are working on you. So with this, we'll wrap up for today's session. I'll connect you over to Vivek, who will guide us towards the last meditation part. Thank you. Over to you, Vivek.
Sure. We'll take a few deep breaths. And exhale slowly. We will thank our Mother Kundalini for guiding us today. To grow one step deeper in our journey of a realized soul.
Thank you, Vivek, for the beautiful meditation.
And slowly open your eyes. And as usual, we can raise our Kundalini and take our bandhan. Slowly rise. Take one knot. Second knot. Third knot. We'll take the bandhan. And we'll take Mother Kundalini for today's session. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you on Monday. In the meantime, those who would like to continue your meditation, I'll play some music in the background.
Before that, Vivek, I'll just, let them know what we have in store for next week for them. All right, everyone. So from next week, we will have in the advanced series, we'll start our deeper knowledge for the chakras. So next week, we will have the Muladhara chakra, one of the most powerful chakras within our subtle system. We'll see the qualities when this chakra awakens, what qualities you get, what qualities improve in you, and due to what different kind of abnormal qualities, there are imbalance in this chakra. All right, and you'll also learn that how, because of certain humble and pure and very, very easy affirmations, this chakra can be awakened completely within our system. So it's going to be a beautiful week next week when we will be talking about this amazing chakra. I want you all to just stay tuned and just keep attending these sessions as you have been attending all this while. And do send us your questions into the group. As you all know, we are having this great team who is always ready to help. So with this, wishing you all a very good weekend. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.